Good morning. This is Ward Harriman, AE6TY. This is a quick video to revisit the problem of double stub tuning. A recent message on the SimSmith forum reminded me that this can be fairly simply done using SimNuck, and I'm going to show you how to go about doing that. Let's start out with an impedance that we want to match. Let's say we want to match 25 ohms to 50 ohms, and we're going to use transmission lines only. Typical topology would look like this. I'm going to move this up. I'm going to type Control R to get this to be a shunt. And then I'm going to do a Control C, Control V to duplicate it. And then I'm going to put a transmission line in the middle. Notice this is 1/8 transmission line, and I'm not going to muck with this. I'm going to just change these two. One of the interesting things about transmission lines is that they can act either as inductors or as capacitors, depending upon how long they are. So watch the length of this blue line. And if I make it longer, I can get it to go either way I want simply by adjusting the length of the transmission line. So I may want to do some things where the transmission line is short or long depending on how I can do it. So I'm gonna come up here, and I want to adjust to this so that this arc lands on an arc that leads to the origin. So I could do that right here, or I could do it here. And that's kind of a long transmission line, so I'm going to back it off to be here. So now that I've got my first two transmission lines on an arc going through the center, I can go to my second transmission line and adjust its length to get to where I want to go. And there I am. Likewise, I can do a larger impedance where here I need to adjust this so that, again, the magenta line comes through an arc, comes to an arc that's going through a center. And I'm just using the mouse wheel and the up-down arrow. Oh, see, this is not going to get me where I'm going to want to go, so I have to move this magenta line all the way over. To here. Now I can use this. Oh, going the wrong way. I'm just holding down the arrow button. I could make this faster with the mouse. Here we go. Here's the mouse. A little bit of fine tuning maybe. And there we have it. So I've used nothing but transmission lines to match both an impedance that was lower at 25 ohms and an impedance that was higher at 250 ohms. And there's nothing more to it than that. This is Ward Harriman, AE6TY. Thanks for watching, and thanks for using SimNuck.